Hello guys, thank you for watching the video. No. Hello guys, I finally bought the champion that I was trying to get, and she's very powerful. I have been playing her since yesterday. I've been trying to try so many different builds, and she relies a lot on cooldown reduction. Let's see. For some reason, I like to get always shield of endurance, as well as sword of rage, because that allows me to sustain a lot in the beginning of the fight, even though I am sometimes fighting against some other champions. So right now, what that's what I'm doing. Even though I am receiving a lot of damage. Now the skill that I level up first is gonna be my shield, the one that it throws the shield, which is that one. The reason is that it allows me to do a lot of poking on the enemy. And now I have my passive up. My next basic is gonna deal additional damage, as you could see there. And it gives me a shield whenever it comes back. Let's see. Well, what has been working for me is building cooldown reduction. Even though I started with physical items, I actually build magical, well, AP. I build AP on her because I think that what works with her, because she has such a nice scaling. He left, so we're gonna be able to take his potion. He's right there. Poke him a little. That's our passive. Okay. Now we have our ultimate. Okay, your passive, let me go ahead and show you. Whenever an ability is cast near Bragdallur, her shield charges upon 5 charges, her next basic attack cleaves, and you can see the information right there. And the way you know that you have your passive activated or procced is that you're gonna be able to see a shield and a cross on the shield. You can see it right here. You can see the cross. Now I already have enough money to change my build, so I am going to go ahead and get cooldown reduction. This is where I start getting my cooldown reduction, and the reason is that she has really high cooldowns, so I think reducing the cooldown time it's a must on her. Again, this is what has been working for me. Now, depending on how it goes, I can either increase my defense with Medusa Shield. If the other person is being too aggressive, I can go ahead and get Medusa Shield. That way, I will increase my sustain by getting 100 armor. I will also get more. Let me show you. Right here. I'll get 100 armor, 20 cooldown reduction, 400 mana, and reduce the attack speed. Now, I have my shield procced with the cross. My next shield is gonna make my enemies low, as you can see right here. See what the debuff that they get? She's very powerful. It is kind of difficult to burst down an enemy, but one thing that you have to know is that even though it is a little bit difficult to burst down someone, you can actually push them very hard because we have our ultimate, which allow us to basically dive, tower drive, tower dive. So we can just be here and spam some of our skills. Oh, okay. Here, see, we can increase our defense. Now, let's see. Okay, lifesteal. That's my attack. He's trying to make me go inside of the tower so he can ultimate. He can use his ultimate inside, which is nice. I mean, he's just trying to make sure that the tower can take me down. I try to increase my ability power as much as I can. With the look the damage that you can deal with the passive on the tower. Look, 214. That is pretty nice. Now, things that I have to tell you about this champion. She's she has really high sustain. I recommend increasing her mana so you can sustain a little bit longer with the heals that she has. For some reason, I like to keep these two items instead of upgrading my Archmage dagger. The thing is that I get 60 ability power, but if I keep this one and this one, it's 120. 120 ability power plus 30, so that's 150, and I get 10% cooldown reduction. She relies a lot of on cooldowns. That's what I think I need that works for her. I noticed that if I go pure ability power without cooldown reduction, I deal some good damage. However, I actually don't get as much pokes because I'm limited to the cooldowns. Oh, they already went for critical. That could be a problem. As you can see, I have my ability procced again, so that's very nice. I'll use it on the tower again, just to get that sweet damage. I'm gonna use my ultimate here. Okay, one thing that you have to know, your ultimate actually relies, or you okay, it's you get a buff for your ultimate. Let me show you. Bragdallur summons the power of light, healing nearby allies and increases their stats. Stats increase depend on the champion's choice of boots. Okay, since I have the agility boots, I give actually a a boom speed buff, which is pretty nice. And it's very helpful on team battles. I yesterday I was fighting with one of my friends by my side, and when I would use my ultimate, our speed would increase a lot, and that would help us just chase down the enemy, and it was just pretty nice. The clear, it's good. You have a good clear. Right here, I'm just trying to make him waste his abilities. Now her abilities depend a lot on ability power, but I've noticed that a lot of people just go ahead and build her like a full tank. It just depends on your choice. It depends on what you think is gonna work for her. Again, what has been working for me is getting the cooldown reduction. Damn. For how many seconds do I stay stunned? More power. So what we're gonna do right now is I will just destroy the tower. I don't think that it has a lot of HP left. The problem is that archers can take down our core faster than we can take their. Oh, I made a mistake. Faster than we can take their objectives. I'm stuck. Let's see if I can make it. Come on, baby, work for me. Ah, we got it. I thought I was gonna lose for a second, of course. Now, this champion, she's very powerful. She deals a lot of damage. She depends a lot on cooldown reduction. If you get ability power that's a plus, you can deal some damage. Whenever you activate your passive, whenever you proc it, what I do is I prefer to hit the tower at least once, so I can deal about 200 damage. If I have Troll Bane, which is the fourth item right now, it's like the dual daggers. If you have that one, you're gonna get more ability power, and you're gonna get a passive that every time you use an ability, you have 5 seconds, and your next basic attack will deal additional damage, which is equivalent to 70% of your ability power. So that's pretty nice. Whenever you use your passive, it doesn't proc it twice, but you get your 2 hits from your passive, and then you get the additional damage coming in from the Trollbane, which is pretty nice. Um, One thing is that if you're fighting someone that has really good sustain, like this time I was yesterday, I was fighting the equivalent to Fiddlestick. Mm, it was just Fiddlestick from LL. I was fighting her, and the lifesteal that she has with that linking skill, I don't know the name of it, that was very very high. It was a skill that was maintaining that person alive very well. So what I did is, since I couldn't take her down, I couldn't burst her down. What I did is I just increased my ability power, had my magical resistance up, and I just took down the objectives, basically ignoring this person because I knew that I couldn't burst this person down, and she was getting a lot of heals coming in from the link thing that steals life. I don't know what. Let me just see the skill, check it out, and see what it is. So what I can tell you on her, she's very powerful. She has a lot of sustain. She doesn't really have that much of mana problems, but that might be because of the way I'm building. Okay, her name is Pandora, and this is the skill. Soldiering. She had a lot of sustain because of this skill, but I was able just to take down the objectives with no problems. Now going back to, uh, that's one thing that happens to me. Okay, let me close this one. What I can tell you about her, I level up first this one because it allows me to poke the enemy, which is really nice. The passive, which is every cast upon 5 stacks, which is each one of the casted skills. Her next normal attack leaves the enemy. Additional enemies here are slow and deal reduced damage, which is really nice. As you can see, the scaling, the magic ratio, it's pretty high. It's 50%, and for the healing is 25%. Which the way I build her, my heals end up doing about 250 healing, which is pretty nice. You can heal your allies, and I'm actually looking forward to get the second talent on her. Her second talent is gonna allow me to reduce the cooldown for this skill by 1 second for my basic attacks. So if I can increase a little bit my attack speed with, let's say, dagger, the archmage dagger, that's gonna help me a lot because I will get the 20% cooldown reduction, and I will be attacking 50% faster, which is gonna be taking down 1 second, 1 second, 1 second of my light burst. And the shield, it's very powerful. It deals a lot of damage, and it can help you secure a kill. If you have your passive active, you just throw the shield. You're gonna reduce the movement speed of your enemy by 90% for 2 seconds. You can get to the enemy and just burst him down, kill him, deal the last hit, you name it. The ultimate, very helpful. It is very helpful. You get a lot of life back if you use it and you use your light burst. You get about 700, 800 HP back, which is pretty nice. I love the champion. I like to play champions that are very tanky. I like to play tanks. So I am glad that I made the purchase. I am enjoying playing this champion. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. I'm saying a lot of things and nothing at the same time. The thing is that I'm excited. I like the champion. I love her. Um, Whenever I play her on 3 versus 3, she's very helpful. But I still need to practice more. I will update another video later on, and I will show you the complete build that is working for me. Just what it is that is working for me. If you watched the whole video, thank you for watching it. If you liked it, please subscribe, like the video, thumbs up. If you didn't like it, just leave a comment, feedback, tell me what's going on. Let me know what I can improve, and I'll see if I can just whether um not speak on the video, or you would just prefer to see or hear the music of the game. If you would prefer to listen to music, it just all depends on you. So thank you for watching, and have a really nice day.